Evening folks, welcome to the new club snooker and pool. Tonight we have Simon Bremner versus Michael Addicoat. 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 Tonight we have Simon Bremner versus Michael Addicoat.
Alright, so at least we know it is coming through then. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Apologies for that. We had a bit of sound issues through in the background there. We were getting it repeated to ourselves, which at least the sound was working for the first time. Anyway, we'll try that again. So tonight we've got Simon Bremner versus Michael Addicoat in the Lake semi-final. It's a race to 7 again, and the other semi-final is Ed Cowie against Richard Green, I think. All Bucky semi-final.
All Bucky semi-final, so I don't know if they'll play here. Are they allowed? They are allowed to play in Bucky.
They're allowed to play in Bucky, yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure.
As long as it's a mutually agreed venue and not somebody's house.
No, that should be decent. Yeah. This is worthy of a final almost. This tie, I would say, it's should be competitive tonight.
Yeah, I think it's two kind of contrasting games, because obviously Simon's quite an experienced match player, whereas obviously he's a very, very good potter.
He's came on a lot though, isn't he?
Oh, yes.
Recently he gets involved in all the leagues that we've got running here. He was just in the final last night of the Winter League.
Yeah.
Got to the final of the Winter League.
Played Tony McCullion last night.
No, he's progressing massively. Young massive.
Well, we've got a second camera on the table tonight that we're going to be testing, so we're just waiting for the perfect opportunity. So if you hear a wee cheer from us, it's because we've got an opportunity to use it. I say we're always trying to, the little things, just trying to improve what we're doing here and giving a good content to our viewers.
Yeah. So we don't have that long now. We've got finals day coming up on Saturday. That's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to that. Unfortunately not playing, but...
No, neither am I.
Here's Club President Andrew McDonald. What have you got to say, Andrew?
Not much, just enjoying a refreshment and watching some pool.
Oh! That was for the crowd.
That was straight from the Regan Campbell school of I'm as hard as you can, but it's worked out Bonnie if he gets this. Yeah, well controlled. Don't know if the first one was as well controlled, but it worked.
Yeah, nice finish, pretty clinical.
Yeah. That's first blood to Simon. We won't actually put the scoreboard up behind them, so they'll have to rely on us updating the score.
Yeah, I really like this second camera. Just obviously we're stuck out in the back room here as well, so we don't get to see things firsthand. It makes a massive difference. This different perspective.
Ooh, I thought I was dropping there. He was just too close. The two reds were just slightly too close for him to have the angle on it. So there's not really much difficulty here for Massive if he takes the first.
I think he's got to take the one over the pocket, doesn't he? That one that's tied up with the red, I don't think that goes in the middle.
I thought it did to start off with, but he was in position for that earlier and he turned it down.
Yeah, so he'll have to try and kiss. I think that's what's causing him the issue here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about getting the right position. Oh, that's not the ball I thought he would have taken. That's quite sensible. I'm not sure I would have played it like that. Given Simon the chance to get this one up the way now.
Simon's bad ball.
Yeah. I don't think that was the okay playing that ball, but it wasn't the right way to play it.
Yeah, it's a good strike for
Nice
Simon.
shot,
They are very controlled.
That two together with the yellow, it's awkward more than anything, isn't it? It's hard to see if that red passes into the top pocket there.
I think it does. The angle's not helping us
No,
from that.
it's
Is
tight.
it?
But I mean, the red definitely goes in the middle. But it's all about getting the position, really, isn't it? It's tap-ins if you can join the dots. But yeah, and here he goes. He'll take this now.
That's the angle he was looking for. It's another one that Massive will just give himself a wee kick, I think, because that safety shot wasn't really.
It was poor. He didn't really think it through. I think he would have been that one that he took off the cushion was actually covering
it was a kind of
down
a
the
safety
rail.
net.
Where he could have taken the one over the pocket. It wasn't really covering anything.
Yeah, it's a good shot there from Simon. Just to be careful because the ball's so close. So, just wants a good angle on his last red, just because he needs the block probably into the middle. He probably wanted to come across.
It's difficult when they're so tight in the pocket as that, though, isn't it? It's difficult to get back out on it. He's obviously going to have to screw across the table, yeah. Or
even if he pots the yellow, over the pocket.
Yeah, you've just got to watch. It's easy to run out of position there.
He's just
like that.
I think he was trying to be
sure
clever there, wasn't he? He was trying to play it off the knuckle.
I'm not really sure that was the way to play that shot. To be honest, that was quite poor from someone of Simon's experience.
I think he was wanting up another foot up the table so he could take it into that. Would have been the right hand middle, whereas I would have probably tried to screw in and.
I think that would have. I think the screw shot. Oh, if you can see it, you can double it though. Oh, that's a sore one. Right, you've got to take. This is one of these that you fancy Massive, but he's got to take it out. That's
that's it. And there's nothing too difficult. It's just about going in the right order.
Yeah.
Join the dots.
Join the dots.
Yeah, basically, aye.
Ambulance to join the dots.
And if you do run out of position, just Regan Campbell it.
Close your eyes and hope for the best. Sorry, Regan, I love you, really.
It's true, though.
It's true, aye. He's going to the toilet. Do you want to sit in there?
Imagine. Quite fancy Massive here now. Like.
Yeah, definitely. He's going about this nicely. It's just about a bit of composure.
Bottom one in the middle first.
I think I'd be going in the middle first, and then the bottom one, and then screw up the table for that last one in the middle. But everyone has their own way. I don't think I'd play this one now. It's hard to see there.
It's straight, is it?
take
force
that
it,
one
is he?
first.
Oh, he's taking
No,
the
I
top
don't
one.
think so. I think he'll be
He's
all right.
looking at the top
He's
one
on the
first.
wrong. He's on the wrong side of the bottom one.
I think he's looking at the top one first.
If the top one goes, I think he's going to have to take that now. It looks like it goes from there.
You said I'd probably take the bottom one first.
Yeah,
that one.
with the one over the pocket, you should have probably left that to his second last.
But as you say, we all see it different, especially sitting here.
Oh, he's played that nice. Stop. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Nah,
whoa.
not bad.
Slightly difficult, but it's do or die. Not guaranteed to be on the black when he rolls this in, though. He's doing the right thing, just take his time.
On the cushion makes it a bit more difficult.
Yeah. He's got it.
Yeah. Shot. Yeah.
This isn't so easy, though. This one isn't so easy.
Shouldn't have allowed it then off.
Double it. Is he playing it in the corner? He's not sure what he's doing.
I think he's brought it then off, but going with the side angle, don't think it's on, but never say never.
I think I'd be doubling it. You've got more chance of going safe as well.
Well,
Oh, tremendous.
didn't even touch his sides.
Yeah, great shot.
Good shot, massive. I say, definitely a foreign player just now. He's been racking up some good wins. Goes about it quite quietly, so not much.
He's a nice lad. You don't get much bravado like you do out of some of us.
Just smiles and gets on with it.
Aye.
No, he's playing well. That was a good double, though.
So we've got finals day coming up on Saturday, Tal.
Yep, I will be here. I'll be golfing in the morning, and we'll be up to lend a hand, glass collecting, commentary, dog's body, whatever. We've got
Football card seller.
Well, yeah, we've got the return of the Hamish behind the bar from 12 to 5. So
That'd be good to see him.
we'll be back helping out.
Always
12
nice to
5,
see
and then,
Hamish.
yeah, hopefully everybody enjoys it. It's good to have it back.
We've got a lot on.
Tables are looking superb. I was just commenting there, I've been offshore for 3 weeks, and I think the first stream was just as I went away, I think. And first stream from then to now is just
It's night and day,
night
isn't
and
it?
day. I mean,
Aye,
the
how much it's
lighting, the
improved.
stickers, camera, just everything has been. So I mean, this time next year, look out. I mean, the streaming will just be absolutely amazing, and hopefully everybody's enjoying it, because hopefully it's encouraging you to come up and actually join. Enjoy the facilities, enjoy the best pool tables in Elgin, 50 pence a go. Still the cheapest as well.
He's actually had them racked up wrong there, eh?
Did he?
He actually had them racked up incorrectly there. That was 2 shots to Simon there. I don't think Simon... he's potted the white anyway! But yeah, that was actually racked up incorrectly there.
Simon's probably you're not going to be looking at that, are you? The rack.
No.
In fairness.
I'd have claimed the frame myself, like.
If you'd know it, but you probably would you have noticed? Probably.
Nah, probably not. Not in the heat of the moment, eh?
You're sitting there just watching for the balls, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest.
So we're actually getting the tables reclothed next week as well, Andrew. Aren't we?
Yes, we are. Aberdeen Pool and Snooker, isn't it?
Thursday, yeah, Aberdeen Pool and Snooker on Thursday.
Shame we couldn't be done for finals day, but then at the same time, I suppose.
They were at Mark Leslie's house today.
I know. Mark Leslie splashing the cash on his on his
He's
own
obviously
pool table.
making too much money.
Well.
You'd have thought he'd have just told them to come here instead, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I've promised him a thrashing on the table when he gets home. But unfortunately, I don't think I've beat him on it over a race to 10. So that's a good setup at his house. Very good.
Mark's a good supporter of the club as well. He plays a lot of his pool up here when he gets the chance.
Yep.
Always joins in the summer leagues and whatever else
Yeah,
we've got going on.
Just mentioned tonight about it, and he's obviously looking forward to the Flyers. We've got
Yeah. He's wanting
last weekend.
he's wanting the Sunday Flyers that will be starting in the
last weekend April.
last week. Yeah, well we're thinking about next well, obviously not this weekend after finals day, but we're thinking about the following week. But it's McMurray,
Yes.
so we didn't think we would get the full 16 to
But
enter
plus,
then, so we've
obviously,
kind of delayed it a little bit.
the final weekend will tie in nicely with our little installation of Sky TV.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work out perfect
that'll
as well.
actually
So
work in.
what's that? The 22nd. We've got Sky.
Yeah.
Sky and TNT Sports
So
being installed.
So
Is
Sky,
it the same day?
Yep. Well, basically, Sky gets installed on the 22nd, and we just phone BT, give them their card numbers, and they'll activate the subscription. So
that's
so
massive.
for the Sunday, I think, if I remember rightly, Liverpool Tottenham's on. I did have a look at that actually.
That's massive for us, actually. It's a shame we couldn't have had it in this weekend to watch Rangers pump Aberdeen on Sunday, but never mind.
Well, I think actually we're going to beat you and unfortunately win Celtic League. So yeah, so Super Sunday that day we're going to Bournemouth Man United, which could be a good game.
Is that the early game?
Liverpool Tottenham.
Yeah, okay.
So that's going to be, and there's also the FA Cup game, Nottingham Forest Man City. So that weekend, flyer at the new club and some live Sky Sports. So
yeah.
Bring it on.
Typically I go away on the 21st, so I'll miss out. Oh, a big shot here for Simon. If he can pull this off. That was risky. That was very risky because the Reds are all there as well. I'm not sure that was the right shot to play
Does he
there.
even need to pick up here? He could just.
I don't think I would. Yeah, I think I would just. Maybe. I think I would maybe take the one on the left hand side as we look at it first.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Okay, take that one down there.
It's like you say. It's all about joining the dots. It's what you how you see it, isn't it? But he's playing with confidence.
Taking this one down,
That's for
right?
sure.
It's not actually a bad shot, to be fair. Because you've still got that 3 at the top, even if it rattles, which it. Oh.
That's okay.
Yep.
We're joined again by Richard Mackenzie, the king of stream. He's. Oh, here's Woodsy as well. What's Woodsy got to say? One of our sponsors for finals day. How are you, Woodsy? Good.
Been better, like.
Been better. Always a off hour. Oh.
Losing me.
Great shot there from Simon. That was
Needs to follow
really
us up.
under pressure there, sweeping himself. That was a great finish. He needed that frame. If Massive got to 4-1, that was...
You could see this going all the way, like.
Yeah, I gave him the scoreboard, so they should put that up behind it, just in case we fall behind on our digital one here.
We get distracted sometimes.
And
he's put it behind me.
He's put it behind our sponsors.
Behind the sponsor.
Which feeds into, us mentioning our sponsors we've got on the screen there. DNR Respray and GD Flooring.
Yeah, always appreciate their help.
Yep.
That's how we can have the conditions that we have through our sponsors.
It's allowed us to do so much so quickly.
Yeah, two well-known local companies, so it's good to have them on board. I know Dave and Ross quite well, Resprays, so good lads. Shame one's a Hibs fan, but we're not
Get him on stream, man.
Oh, is he? Okay.
We might get him on the commentary.
Oh, I'll get the Pines doing them.
There you go, Michael must have heard us.
Oh well, we'll get Ross in commentary. Hopefully Hibs are playing and get pumped that day. That'll...
Yeah, we're having a little bit of problems with the internet connection, so bear with us, please. I thought Massive was frozen there.
No, I think Woodsy was distracting him.
Yeah, we're getting a bit of work done in the club as well, so a bit of noise in the background.
Ever improving.
Yeah, exactly. Ever improving.
Work in progress, but this time next year it'll be a new.
This time next year we'll be millionaires.
I thought you were getting picked up at 8 o'clock.
No, she's on her way. She's on her way, not me.
I'm sorry, I've got one more interview to do.
No, I'm waiting for her. So. It's,
Dry break there from Massive.
It's not my fault, it's for a change.
Should check.
Looks more difficult for there, that plant in the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looked quite a simple one for this.
That definitely looks easier from
Still
this side.
on though.
It's well down from the middle pocket. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I think the problem is when you take up plant on the red's obviously going not towards the middle, it's going to kissing the white up the top of the table. So the harder you hit.
It's amazing how good a game you talk compared to how good a game you play. We're delayed. I don't think anybody's heard that.
It's true though.
You can see the shots.
I do like to think I can see the shots. It's just fucking playing them. I mean, sorry, can't swear.
That didn't go well. He just slid slightly too far there.
I'll just stick to golf, I think. half decent at that. Yeah, that's how it's space. Enjoy the game, man. I hope you
See you tomorrow.
I'll see
you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Simon's quite good at is choosing the right route.
You'll not rush him, that's for sure. He takes his time and makes. Oh my word! He's rushed.
Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
I don't think that was rushed. I don't know what the hell. He must have had a bit of side on that by how far he's missed it.
He did. I think he was just trying to
stun into the yellow.
It, but he just a bit aside and up. Changed the angle of the pot.
It's fair enough missing it. I did not expect him to miss it by that far.
I know. I mean, look where the Reds ended up.
Yeah, that's a schoolboy error. Not something that you associate with Simon. That's for sure. It's all about getting on the right shot here. It's hard. Can we go to the side angle and see if we can see if he's got a better angle on? Yes, he's a bit high on that yellow into the middle. It's not just a simple screw back. You might roll it in and just play the one that's towards the pocket though. See, that's what I mean. Yeah. It's covered it a little bit. I think it still goes. It's tight, but I think you could maybe pinch the pocket dead weight.
From here, it's very tight. I mean, any sort of pace and that's going to rattle.
No, I think he's just got to drop it in. I think he'll be on the top one of that too. he didn't play it particularly well.
Yeah, he's not going for it. So.
Fucking rat.
That's a quality finish there from Simon.
Yeah, the balls have been his friends when he's blasted into them.
Aye, he's certainly got the run of that luck.
Yeah, they've. I said it was a good shot there, but it just was looking for a little bit of luck, and he's getting it at the moment.
Yeah, it's the same with the
You need
earlier.
that, though.
I mean, he was so close to potting the block in the earlier
Yeah.
frame when he blasted. He potted 2 yellows. The other one over the pocket, and the block just missed the middle.
No, you need that little bit of luck sometimes. It's,
Well, you need to make them count as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, there's no point in getting that bit of luck and missing the next shot, is there?
Michael's done very little wrong, really. You know, a couple of probably wrong choices of shots. I mean, that one there, not getting on the ball, the ball into the middle, at the right angle, kind of cost him because he
Yeah,
And then they
definitely.
couldn't take the one over the
Yeah.
pocket. You had to play the two that were tied together. You know, and it was,
Yeah.
you're only speaking an inch or so out of position, and obviously not making it, and Simons punished him.
But like you say, that's what you're up against when you're playing. When you get to the semi-final, you're expecting to play quality opposition, aren't you? And that's that's what's happened. But yeah, that's an off and a pretty decent split as well.
Now that yellows have come down. Depends the first shot here.
I think I would play the plant on the bottom cushion there, and then come up and move the red next to his other yellow in the middle of the table. Just everything else kind of goes.
I don't know if he's looking at the one to the right of the block.
I don't think for me that's not the right
white,
shot.
If even unless he hangs it, the white's not going to be in the position he wants it.
Yes, yeah.
You've
got to think of what you're playing. Your deciding shot to pick your ball set, really, don't you?
You do think that's the.
I mean, it's
the
either
trouble
that,
ball.
it's either that, or you could play the red that was next to the yellow in the middle of the table and screw back, and just everything would go then. If he doubled it in at the corner, stunned it in, and then he would have the red that's just beneath the black into the corner. The rest of the reds actually go.
The way he's positioned the white, he's either going for the shot that you said with the plant, or he's going to go for the one on the left-hand side cushion.
I think he's looking at reds, to be honest.
Well, we're both wrong then. He's going to knock this
That's what
down
he's
because
doing,
this could because
he's
it's a big
looking at
pocket.
reds,
This could go straight in, and that doesn't help him.
No, he needs to make sure he's on his next ball. If he's on, but he's still got that one tied up next to the yellow. That's the, he's on that.
He's on that pretty well, but
I think I would take yellows here, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I would definitely go yellows. He's not got the angle to do that and punch it in, to clear that one out.
Yeah, he's decided to take the yellows. I don't think that was a very good use of his first shot there. All the yellows go, but they're not that
no, he's gonna
easy.
Have to
He's going to have to either defend. I think I would pot this one and screw into that red furthest on the left hand side.
Yeah, you have
just to try and free up that.
It's such a difficult to get good. You might have to screw into them a couple of times.
Yeah, that's not bad though.
Not bad. He's going to be awkward queuing this one, but he
I
can
think
just
I
kind
think
of
I would
hold
go
it.
for the other one. I think I'll go for the one in the other pocket, and then you're opening up the one in the middle. I think he's on that. I think I would go for that one, and then the one that he's next to.
Better angle this side.
Yeah, I think I would take that one on the bottom right, and then that one that he's next to into the middle for my next shot. If it goes, obviously, it maybe doesn't. It looks like it goes from there. It definitely goes. It definitely goes. You can see by the shadows of the white, it definitely goes. I think I would be taking that one bottom. Yeah, the one he's looking at here. Take that one, then the one that he's next to in the middle would be my next shot.
Yeah. Because that one, just to the right of the block, does go into the bottom, so it's quite an easy. Past the red, so there's plenty of room there. So just control this one.
I notice he holds the cue quite far down, doesn't he?
He's got quite a unique.
Yeah, because to me that I would be put off slightly with the weight distribution of that.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's kind of doesn't get right down on the cue and look right down at either. And I always find that.
I know it's a difficult shot. Nah, that's not the one I would be going for. I know it's a difficult shot, but it's got to be that one in the middle.
I mean, that one up to the top, screw him back to try and get onto the balls. Well, it's kind of
that to me that's
a glory shot,
to me, he would be playing that shot, but play it last.
Yeah, definitely one in the middle.
He could go into the red and the black here. Oh, I think I would have been hitting that a lot harder. That's not bad though. That's worked out okay for him. I think he was just a bit indecisive there. He started. I think I had this conversation with him before we started about letting the old "what if I miss" creep into your head rather than thinking about how you're finishing the table.
The same, our colleague Mark playing Adam McLeod last night, and I think that was a lot of shots where he was going for him, worried.
Yeah, rather than going for the game.
So much pressure on the actual shot you're playing, where if you go down confident, but as soon as you that thought, what if I miss? What happens? What am I leaving? Then the pot gets all that so much harder.
Yeah, it's the same here. It's like he's kind of. It's not easy to see the out from here. Can he get that? I think the yellow's too far down though, is it? On the black. Can he cut it towards the... That looks too...
Yeah, I don't think he's got enough of that. I think he'd be clipping the ball.
He obviously couldn't pot it, but does he think that he could get it towards in front of the red?
I think possibly he could go off the bottom cushion. It'd be a difficult...
I think this is the only shot he's got, to be honest, but it's... Has he got the cue... I would be screwing right back into them, but I don't know if he's got the cue power for it. Yeah, that's... But I mean, he's got a shot. Does that go in the top?
Yeah,
that goes in the top.
It does go in the top because he looked at it before when he was down there.
Yeah, but Simon moved the black.
Yeah, but
he's got one shot here and it's to go for it in the top, I would say.
Thing is, if he goes for the top and gets it, the White's obviously running through and
clipping that yellow. I think he'll be on the yellow.
Should give him the shot. So it's a big shot. Again,
3 each. It's
he can't think what happens if I miss it, but we can. And, the balls would be all there for Simon.
Come on, massive. He's got
That's good. Oh, he's so unlucky with that kiss.
I cannot believe
White just kissed
the
wrong side of the red. It's a great pot.
I can't believe he's...
I thought the hardest part was the pot.
Yeah, definitely. You didn't even think you had to do anything with that.
Our next thing's going to have to be getting the action replays on here, so we can
that'd be good.
Just look back and maybe one step too far for our technical goof about us just now. We'll be happy with our 2 cameras.
I'm not sure we can afford to pay the subscription for that, Richard.
That'll be a lot.
We're still on a shoestring budget at the moment.
Got a lot of retips for cues we'll have to get through.
Get in. What a shot. What a shot that was.
And they still not left it easy on the black now. He's queuing over the ball.
He deserved that. Just for not getting the position on the last shot.
He deserves a tap-in on this, but...
Just take your time, massive. Big shot. Come on.
It's not too hard. Just give it a chance to take the pocket.
He's missed it,
yeah. Queuing over the ball, you see. He's just kind of straight.
Yeah, but he looked like he took his tip, but he kind of rushed the stroke by the looks of things.
It was a jab.
Yeah, it was a bit he jabbed at it. That was the problem.
He's not left it the cue all nice, but he expects something.
Yeah, I would still think that he would finish that.
He's
got the one shot with the first ball over the pot. The one he's going for, and the rest is.
The thing is, even if he misses this, the White's not going to leave massive.
With the black being the top side of the pocket, he's not finished. He's not missing these.
No, it's perfect position now.
Just roll through.
Red,
and then they're all there.
Yeah. That's it. You get your chance. You've got to take it.
Yeah, definitely.
He's kind of gone in between. He's kind of gone in between them.
It looked a lot easier, but he's kind of.
It's still there. I mean, you play the bottom one now, surely.
I think you play the one he's next to. Yeah. Just stun across the table.
Now he's in a better position now.
Needs to make sure he comes up high enough for this red unless he's going for it in the middle.
Yeah. 2 cushions back up the table for the black.
I need to sort that pocket out.
Yeah, we actually noticed it on the stream tonight, just saying when I was through watching it on the TV.
It sticks in the...
You could actually see the ball in the pocket.
I get it sorted on Friday when I do the tables.
Yeah.
I think I'd have rolled that through. He's played it nicely. Has he? Ooh.
Yeah. You should have given that table a bit more of an iron tonight. You wouldn't have got away with that, but I mean, for 3-1 down,
done that one. That's why it's not that fast.
That's why. 3-1 down. Let's go.
You see it being tight till the end.
It is, but Michael can't keep missing these chances.
No. So that last frame to knock at position on that yellow in the corner was unlucky. Ben played a great recovery shot and just.
I know, it's like the pool gods just weren't, all he wanted, once he realised that double was going in, was give me a block,
Yeah.
It's quite an important frame for Massive, because he doesn't, he's from 3-1 up, losing 4 in the bounce would be a bit of a...
I just thought, if that black went up into the top corner, would have been a shot you play with more confidence.
Yeah.
Because you play it that little bit harder, and then you've got the chance of leaving the black safe.
Yeah, exactly.
You never want to do. You'd rather it go in the pocket, but
yeah, it's that kind of fine margins where he was playing it into the middle. It was always going to be left.
Yeah. Whereas,
it's. I suppose if it hit the near jaw, it might have gone safe, but very rarely.
Callum's got a key fob that works.
Oh, it's the old school ones. I had one of those originally.
This is the age you need, like, these are way better.
Yeah, I used to have one of those.
I still fancy you to lose your van keys though, because the key fob's on
No, and
Plus you have two
that's
van
a
keys,
big
and that's
break
how somebody
from
forgets to
Massive. He's
open the door.
breaking cue, but he's gone in off. Now it's Simon's turn to turn screw.
So
Yeah, thank you. 7. It's not the best shot. He's on the red, but
All there though. A little bit high, that red over the pocket there, isn't it? Oh, he's got the other one though. That's great, this camera. You do not see that from the other side. Callum, you'll be starring on Saturday,
Oh, aye.
live on stream. Are you going to deliver?
Of course.
Breaking dish?
oh, when we're drawing that.
Oh, I can actually draw it just now.
What has he got? How many is there to draw? Is it
We've
two
got
or
four.
three?
We've got 4 witnesses here. We'll draw it just now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Right. Oh well, we're getting a first for our viewers. We're not going to get this on camera, but we'll be able to talk you through the draw.
And then you just announce it on
It's
the page.
it's difficult to do the. It's difficult to do the draw live because we still can't go live on the Facebook page.
Yeah, it's still
So
under
it's,
the 60-day limit.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, well, that shows the progress we've had though.
It's still not been 60
We haven't
days.
even had 60 days,
Yeah, we've come quite a
considering
way.
what we've done.
Well, I said to him, I says, look what we've done in 3 months. And he's like, 3 months? Facebook page isn't even. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's class, isn't it? Oh, that's good, like.
Yeah, just so we still can't go live on the Facebook page, so we haven't
mental.
even been on the go for 60 days. The progress we've made is unbelievable.
Can't believe it's not been 60 days with the amount of hours we've spent here.
Jesus. Feels like
why
60
it
days.
feels like 60 days.
It feels like a lot longer.
The thing is, you guys are here something, during the day. I'm only doing a couple hours at night.
Last 2 weekends we've been here since, what, whole days, guys?
Almost.
Yeah,
It's the grafters.
And Callum.
I knew it was
I was waiting for that.
I knew it was a bad
coming.
idea
I
to
knew
leave
that
that
was
silence.
that's Ty's locker.
Aye.
Lost its keys.
coming. And there's a turd in the bottom of it.
Yeah, so Colum's been building us lockers for our queues in here, and they're looking fantastic. He's just in tonight to finish them off before the AGM tomorrow.
Small chance here for Massive.
Small, very small, but
Well, that one goes along the rail. That's actually, this is the shot. If this goes, they're all there.
You know, like we were saying, that's one of them shots you got to go 100% confident
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, you've got to take the.
it's funny. I mean, I was a bit was a bit of an injustice. It's a bit of an injustice saying there it's a small chance for massive, but because these were the type.
I didn't think it was such an. I didn't think he had it down the rail quite so easily.
Yeah, I mean these were the type of ones when we were looking with obviously Adam and Mark last night. We're going well. Can't see a missing here, you know.
Yeah.
The way the last couple of frames has gone for massive.
Adam McLeod's a different gravy to pretty much every other player.
We've got first comment. Scotty Hector's watching, and he just said, "What an upgrade with the second camera."
Thanks, Scotty. You'll be live when you play for New Club D next season. You'll see it.
New Club D is it?
New Club D. You'll be playing for next season.
And what? When you win the second,
He said I might, but I'm taking that as a definite.
That is a bit of a schoolboy error there. He's.
What do I need here?
Random number generator.
Yeah.
So because we're all here tonight, we're going to draw our break dish challenges, which we've been selling. So the ones that'll be played on Saturday. Simon's going to dig into this here to see what he gets.
Just so everybody can see it that's in the room. Callum, do you want to come and see this as well?
Scott Hector. Depends on the transfer fee the Harbour Inn ask for him.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
It's a free transfer. Right, so we've got Richard, Callum Wood and Ty all here for the Breaking Dish Challenge. So this is Breaking Dish number 1.
Right. Is
So
it 3 of them?
We've got 2. The third one was the one that was in Keith that we had on Friday night. So we've got, as you can see, 160 names.
Just for anyone looking in, there is a video from Friday of, was it Jinx?
Jinx had the Breaking Dish
Challenge.
Challenge.
The Break Dish Challenge, which is quite a good watch. We'll try and cut it. The whole night was live, so we'll try and cut that down as well and just have the videos for the Breaking Dish.
So the first, I'll do a random generate just to make sure that everything works.
Do you want me a video?
You can do if you want.
So you
Yeah.
can post it.
Yeah.
Just some other things for bloody. And if I win, I hope everyone knows I bought 40 tickets in the first one. I've got a pretty high percentage.
I think it was 30.
30 was it?
Right. Okay. Random generator. Here we go. Number 38. So let me go to my spreadsheet. Number 38 is Richard McKenzie.
Oh, you're joking. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Right, so we move on to our second one.
No way.
Is that the one that you had all your tickets in, Callum? It was.
How far did he miss by?
I think too far anyway. Right, so second, I'll do a random one again just to make sure it's working. Right, so this is the go-to on the second Breaking Dish Challenge, number 81, who is Adam McLeod. Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations.
Oh, he can't turn up though, can he? Because he's too busy playing snooker.
Well, hopefully not.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to run up and...
I'm not being funny, but Adam is probably one of the boys that you really didn't want to.
Personally, I'm quite pleased he's got it, but from our club perspective, I really hope he goes in off.
I think if you're going off, you got to donate the 60 quid to the club.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right.
Oh, well, that was a mistake.
I know you guys were watching that. I was still watching this. I mean, massive Mr. Chance and Simon Mr. Chance as well. So now, nothing stupid here.
Just done it down the table. Probably want to try to leave myself a little bit closer to that yellow with it being over the pocket. You never know what it's going to do.
Yeah, I don't think the way Massive plays, he doesn't, because he's not that tall, he doesn't like leaning over the table or stretching, so he does.
Could always get him a crate to stand on.
Yeah, it's a kind of steal there.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't expect Simon to make that mistake there.
So now I'm interested what transfer fee the Harbour Inn's going to ask for Scott Hector.
Have you not got to win the league to request a transfer fee?
No, but we can get Regan Campbell to cancel the registrations and lose them from last year. So if your team's been called New Club D, when you win the second division next year and fold to go back into the second division, what are you going to call yourselves that time?
I'm not sure yet. E maybe.
See you Friday.
Yes, will do, Dennis. One of our regular members, Dennis Matthew, live on stream now.
Live on stream. Yeah, I was playing with my phone and I bloody put the TV off and come up connected to Dennis's iPhone.
Oh!
That was probably when our signal went through here.
Then we get died to fix it. Okay, boys, take care.
Good night.
See you later, Dennis.
Yeah, good night. What corruption are you chatting about?
Message McLeod.
Oh, Scott Hector says he's only played one match this season, so no, it doesn't count as a registration.
No. I'm still free to play for anybody on finals day, by the way. I never played for Fogies B after Christmas, so I can still play for any team on finals day.
Oh, what a time that would have been to turn off a mic.
Just to get a game.
Oh, yeah. You played better in the doubles, you would have had a game.
Oh!
Letting poor Sean Mackay down there.
Wow. That's like a dagger to the heart.
Sean went on and won the Heath doubles with Dobby.
Yeah.
Regan and Coos proved that positioning doesn't matter as well.
Not when you can pot like Coos, it doesn't, and get them out of trouble. I say we're planning on because we've done a few live matches now. We're planning to put a little top 10 shots together, and I think when Coos is black in the double semi-final, certainly up there. And I think there was about 6 shots in your match against Mark Taylor from between years that could go up into that top 10 as well.
Yeah. And a couple of good ones against George as well.
Yeah, but how do you
3-ball plant?
How do you justify it as a top 10 shot? Is it like a shot that they've actually played, or is it like a Regan
Well, this is the thing, isn't it?
Well, it's the same in the football. The goals. Is it the ones that the whole team passes it through, or is it one the boy hits it from 50 yards, and screams into the top corner?
Regan Campbell, all my shots. Wouldn't I think so?
Aye, all your shots are hitting hopes. It does look like he's not finished typing, and he's just put all my shots. Scott Hector, I'll come back to defend the KO Cup.
I'll maybe join him.
Aye, for which side though?
Come on, barman, beer please.
It's quite aggressive from Simon there, and now Massive has a chance. I think just stop in the rot in the last frame. I'll have done Massive a big amount of confidence. Can he carry it on into this frame? Finals day is this Saturday, Scott. Obviously here at the new club we'll be streaming both tables. The action starts, I think the first match is on about 1:30, but the doors will be open from 12. We've got quite a big day planned. There's arrival food supplied by Panache at 12 for people coming in, and then obviously we've got Consolation Cup, Meldrum Cup, Knockout Cup, the team events, and we've also got the finals of the Elgin doubles and the Elgin singles, and then the trophy presentations at the end. I think food later on in the day is provided by Ashvale. So it's great for the two sponsors. Simon's certainly playing the more aggressive of the pair here. Quite a few times he's fired into balls quite aggressively. My co-commentators have just left me to see to the bar, if you're wondering why it's just my dulcet tones you're hearing. Let's see if we can see from the second camera. It doesn't really give us any better angle on that, but I think he's through. I think he gets it. Yeah, it's a good shot. Yeah, good frame there from Simon. He attacked that. Massive did have a chance, but it was a big ask really. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, so don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more action. Obviously we're just saying about finals day on Saturday for the Elgin Pool League. So we've got 3 team events and the finals of the Elgin singles and the Elgin doubles.
Were you lonely there, Richard?
I was just speaking to myself, to be honest. It's not a new thing.
There's a big game in the club on Friday night as well.
Oh yes, we haven't spoke about that at all, have we?
No, I haven't.
So that's my co-commentator Graham Scales playing Tony McCallion in a money match.
Our £100 challenge match.
Yes, so
that should be a good one.
Oh,
I would imagine it would be quite competitive.
Yes, very. I mean, Tony's obviously had a money match already since we've been doing this against Mark Leslie, which he won that one.
I forgot about that.
It's Regan Campbell. Come on, Tony.
This is why no one likes him.
So yeah, we'll be streaming that on Friday. I won't actually be here myself, but I think hopefully Mark and that will be able to...
I can't believe that you would rather take your wife for a nice romantic meal in Aberdeen than be here. She could have came here. I'd have bought her fish and chips.
One, it's funny. One, it's funny you think I'd rather be here, and second, you think it's funny that I had any kind of choice in the matter whatsoever. But obviously I didn't have enough brownie points put away for finals day, so...
Yeah. So how did that last frame go, Richard? It was, I say it's 5-4 Simon.
Simon started off,
left.
And he missed. Massive had a chance. It wasn't an easy clearance, but he hung a ball, and Simon had quite a good clearance. He potted one and fired right in to split the balls up.
Yeah, still looking for
quite
that little bit of
aggressive, and yeah, he took it out quite well.
The game's here for Massive though, eh? He's played that shot nicely. Would you do anything fancy here, or would you just roll this in and play that long one next?
I use quite a small tip, so I would be screwing this back off the cushion and back in for the one in the middle again.
Aye, right, screw it right, but almost to where the red is.
Yes, yeah.
I think I'd be tempted just to roll this in and play that long one down the bottom and maybe cover the bag if you missed it. There you go, you see.
Skill shot, right? Put that with put them boxes in there after these are finished.
Yeah.
So that's all the spares.
Yeah, that was that looked like a jabby kind of. He seems to have a little bit of a habit of that massive. But
Yeah,
he just kind of jabs at sometimes.
Very good when he's just stroking them in or cutting balls in, but when he's actually having to manipulate the white round the table, I don't, power isn't his game.
Well, we noticed, we commented on that earlier on, isn't it, that he fouls very rarely because he's still got a chance. That wasn't a good shot.
That wasn't.
He fouls very rarely because he's always in control of the. Unlike Regan Campbell, in full control of the white ball. He's just rolling balls in, isn't he? Okay, here we go.
Again,
this is the shot. This is. Do you think you can just roll? Oh, all right, he's went that way.
He's going straight. Yeah, it's dead straight here, so he should be able to just hold it. Yeah.
Oh, he's played that nice.
He's played that nice. See, that's the kind of controlled. That's where he's very, very good. It's when he has to put
deep
a bit
screw
of force,
or top or
send the white round the angles. Regan Campbell-esque.
I like the way he's looking at this though. He's thinking about where he needs to.
Yeah,
where he needs to be on the black.
The black's not going to be easy with that pot.
No, I think that red makes it slightly second
Where,
red on the bottom there just makes it slightly awkward, doesn't it?
Well, where that red is where you really wanted the white for it.
Yeah. I think he's looking at it in the middle. I think that if he could just roll this in and swing it off a couple of cushions and he should be on it in the middle, or roughly at least to leave himself a shot on the middle. Yeah, not the best, but he's giving himself a shot at it. This is it. Do or die. 5-5. No, he's missed that by quite a way. He didn't swing he didn't get the white round far enough there. He played the right shot, but I don't think he hit it hard enough. All the reds are there now for Simon. You'd have to fancy him to take this.
I'll be taking this one on the left hand side first, nearest the rail. So if you miss it, that pocket's covered up in the top corner.
Yeah, that makes sense to take you want to take the 4 down the bottom first and work your way up to play the black in the middle last, don't you? Awkward cue in here. But again, it's safe with that one over the top pocket there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back at the table just for it's easier cueing that cue ball.
I wouldn't be taking that one up the top. I think I would be going in the middle here. I know it's a difficult shot, but it makes sense.
Nobody's going up the top.
He's got to take it again. Look at that. That was the reason I wouldn't have taken that. I would have just went for that. It was more difficult, but with that top bag covered.
To be honest, I think he's played it just to come back into the middle of the table. I think the table was just outrunning him a little bit there. Massive's got a chance, yeah.
Huge chance. I mean, even if he misses it, if he covers the bag, that red is slightly awkward.
Doesn't need to do anything special with his cue
No,
ball.
just roll it, just concentrate on the pot. This is what he's good at, though. It's like Richard says, where he doesn't have to do anything with the white, he can just pot it. That's not bad. That makes Simon think now. It makes Simon think now about what he's got to do to get onto that last red up the top.
Across the road. That goes off on the
This is just a lot louder at that end than it is in this.
Oh no, that's an off. Oh, that was not a good shot. I don't know what I was doing there.
I think he's going to go for the hook here.
That's not easy.
It's good.
No, but it's just...
I've got permission to stay out, guys.
Oh, congratulations, Richard. That night out in Aberdeen on Friday night's obviously paid off. Good thinking.
How much does it cost you, though?
I don't know yet. I'll be paying for it for a while, but...
Yeah, this is an awkward shot from Simon here. He was very fortunate not to go in off there. It was not a good positional shot at all. Yeah, he's going for it. I don't think he's got any choice. It's still going to be the same. Has he got it? No. It was always going to be difficult getting on.
I think he has played that though with the chance of covering it. He's
But
just played it.
It was like I was saying earlier on, Ty, the shot that he should have played instead of opening up that top bag was the difficult one in the middle.
Definitely.
It was difficult, but the black didn't go.
I think he's prioritised being able to.
He's went for the
It's-
finish
yeah.
and not really had the.
Cushion first.
I think I would play. Yeah, he's played that nice.
Oh, it was more another commentator.
That was Squeaky Bum.
Just like that, he's played that.
Was that Squeaky Bum there?
Just seen him out in the corridor there. So, is that 5-5, is it?
5-5. It's going on. We knew it was going to be close. This.
Massive is. He seems to be one of them players that just keeps under the radar.
He doesn't seem to get. He doesn't seem to feel the pressure either, though.
No.
Like it would be easy for him to fold against the way Simon plays, and he doesn't seem to bother him. He just carries on with his own game.
I guess this is kind of character, isn't it? You know, you
Yeah.
just kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the break and dish challenge on finals day with yourself, Richard. Are you looking forward to that?
I'm nervous.
I hope you're nervous. I
nervous.
really hope you miscue and pot that white in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Or I hope you have a monster break, pot 5 balls, and pot the white in the middle.
Yeah, well, that is more likely because obviously I still break with an 8.5mm tip, so to send the white on its journey. I mean, I had one tonight against Ty where the white didn't even really move, and then another ball came, hit it, and then just
and then obviously
the
we've got Adam McLeod as well. All the work that we put into these breaking dish
and
challenges,
he's going to bankrupt us.
and he's going to bankrupt us. We've made 0.
Yeah. You never know; he might not turn up.
That's not what it's about, though. Anyway, it's about that. I mean, we could easily sell 200 tickets and only give out a certain amount of money. So it's what we try to do is to make it equal for everyone. Again, minimum. Well, you've won £60, Richard. So I hope
unless he goes in on the break.
I'm hoping that I'll get a pint off you on finals day.
You'll get,
for that one.
yeah, we'll get a few Jaeger bombs.
Oh, Jaeger bombs, 3 for a tenner.
Aye, of course. Aye. Yes. And if I volunteer to do anything on Sunday, please note I will not be available. No, I'm only joking. I'm actually
I tell you
streaming
what.
the snooker on Sunday.
What?
Yeah, streaming the snooker on Sunday.
What time? What time's that?
Don't know. I agreed that before I knew in finals day. So yeah, I keep my promises.
It's between 1 and
Does
3,
that go in the corner? I mean, it must do. He's played on it. It must do. It must go. It looks very, very tight.
I think it does.
I've got to keep it quite tame on Saturday. I've got to leave Elgin about 5, 6 in the morning and get down to Edinburgh.
Yeah, you've got your qualified. You qualified for the.
Oh, you have to be very tame.
Is that the national championship?
Yeah, national championships. I'm in the last 48.
So is that's the one you qualified for down in?
Yeah. So
that didn't go. That obviously didn't go. I tell you what, that was not a good shot because he's still not. That red still doesn't go either, and he's left massive a chance here.
Is that a lack of concentration? Because obviously he played that shot as if he was.
It looked like it went. You know? It's like he didn't look at it or something. I don't know.
And then that shot again. He's not played it.
Certainly not his best tonight, Simon. Very clinical when he is.
Oh, I mean, he's a tour winner.
Yeah, but so's Regan Campbell. It doesn't always mean that you're a good pool player, does it?
Oh, we've got a comment from Regan saying it's
£3 for £10 for Jaegers, yeah.
£3 for 10 Jaegers. No, I think that would I think that would breach a minimum price in Lowe's. Maybe in Magaluf you'll get that. So what time are we doing this breaking dish challenge? And I don't know where it fits in the schedule.
It was late. It was. I think it was after all the team events and before the singles final was the plan. But obviously, with Adam having the supers down the road, I think he says he's got a game at 2. So hopefully he can come up after that and.
Well, hopefully he can't, but
well, hopefully he can't.
With all due respect, Adam, I'm thinking about.
I'll easily take his place. Tap break, pop nothing. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Oh, it's held. Well. I think it's just held up enough, isn't it?
I think it does go.
Yeah, miles of room.
Flies in.
Miles of room.
I think I would take the bottom one first, though.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, well,
just
I mean,
run through, come up and
if you play the one into the middle, how are you getting on the block from the bottom one? It's going to be difficult.
Well, you would have to kiss into the black, I think, if you played that middle one. Or you could play the middle one off the yellow.
Yeah,
and totally open up that yellows, and the black would go in either middle end.
But
that's a can't miss ball. If you play it off the yellow, you can.
I think you'll run through on the bottom one, roll through on the middle one, just bump into that yellow, leave that black in the opposite middle.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the way that's.
Don't need to do anything silly with a cue ball.
Stretching though.
It's not too bad, is it?
Well, it's hand.
I think he's just trying to make this look like a better shot than it's going to be.
Let's see where his hand, his hand placement.
Oh, 4 o'clock, Regan says the breaking dish challenge is.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So is it flexible, Regan, or is if McLeod's not here, he doesn't get to compete? Is that what we're saying?
No flexibility in timings for the Super League, so there's no.
It is what it is. We'll carry on regardless. I bet you enjoyed that, didn't you?
That's 2 comments I've had tonight.
Wait, we'll go back and we'll see on the snooker the timings of the Super League. And there's now a gap at 4 o'clock.
Adam McLeod is no longer on the snooker until 4:15.
It's taking a bit of time over this. We haven't actually frozen. He is moving.
He's quite methodical, Simon, when he gets going, isn't he?
Jeez.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Get from the other angle. So
is it though? Is it perfect though? Because you've got to kiss into. I think you've got to go into the black here. Because if you kiss
off this and it goes, it nestles in the yellow.
I think it flicks off the yellow. I think it flicks off the yellow and you're not on it in the middle.
I think if he's feeling confident, he plays it off the yellow.
I think I'd be stunned at the black here. That's what he's looking at.
Looking at it. I'd just play it with a bit of top and hit the second yellow.
I think, but if it skiffs off it, it doesn't go in the bottom corner. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Does it not go in either of the corners?
Nope.
No.
It looks like he's queuing low on the white. See what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't.
To me, that's not a good shot.
I think he's tried catching that ball, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's tried to play into the black there and just missed it. He just needs to make sure that he plays a shot that doesn't offer. Is he? Yeah, he's going to play the double. I think that's the right shot, and then at least he covers that bag if he doesn't get. Oh, he's miles away from that. I tell you what I'm doing here. Rolling that one up on the right hand side and snookering him.
On the cushion.
Yeah.
Yeah, again.
He's looking at it straight away, so he knows the shot.
He is, but if he tries to make too much of an attempt to get it up there, he could just.
If you pot it, it's okay though. It's okay if you pot it. You're still on the one in the middle.
Oh, that's a shot.
Yep. You want that to be you want that to be a bit close to the pocket there.
It's a catch between making 100% sure with the snooker and the pot, and he's kind of halfway in between.
I think I would have went all out for the pot there.
That's what I mean. And I would have gone.
I would have still been on the one in the middle if it went. Whereas I think he's kind of thought, I don't want to pot it, I want to snooker him, and then he's just missed it slightly too much.
How is that ball sitting? Is it? If it's off the rail, it's a little bit of an easier shot.
It's still not a difficult yellow, but just the move.
He doesn't have to do much with it either, with that other yellow up on the top.
And he's hit the yellow first.
Yeah, he's called it.
I mean, these are all there.
Yeah.
You've got to fancy him here. You pick the cue.
That one on the top cushion first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even the top one, it's not actually on the cushion, so you'd expect him to pot it rather than have
to be honest here, I wouldn't take that one. What I would do is I would put the white tight on the side cushion, pot that one that he's just missed, and send the white into that one that's on the top rail and push it towards the pocket.
No,
the problem with that is if you hit it too well and pot it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're still on that one in the middle.
I know, but if you were to play it too well and pot it, your white's going to be stuck on the top.
Yeah, but I think the chances of that are slim. Whereas I wouldn't want. Where are you transitioning from that one on the side cushion at the moment?
I think if he rattles it in the pocket, if he plays that top one first, this cue ball's coming back across the table, and he's got the balls in the middle of the table to cover the black. But that's thinking negative.
I would definitely be going for that one on the side cushion and kissing into that one, because if it's like to say the way Massive plays, he doesn't have a lot of cue power. You would have to leave that one on the side cushion till last, because the transition between that and the next ball, to be honest, is not easy.
I would be quite tempted to put the white square, just clip that one off and send the white down the table. And then once you've dealt with the ones round the middle pocket, you've still got that one up the top, which would be in a better position, and the one at the
Well, all I'm saying is it looks like he's going for what I said.
I don't think
I don't think he can reach.
I don't think he's taking
he can maybe hear what I'm saying.
I think he's taking the pot off.
Yeah, pot this and go into the other one. That's what I would be playing.
I don't think he's going into it. I think he's rolling it in.
That's alright. He's on that one in the middle. Nothing wrong with that.
Scott Hector agrees with you. There's no need to even go for the cannon for me, he says.
No, he's played that alright.
Wasn't the shot you described, potting it
no,
and cannon
no,
in.
but he's obviously not played it the way he wanted to, but he's...
Oh.
That's alright though, he's covered it again. That was not a good shot. That's a bit of pressure, that, I think.
Yeah,
that's not like
with the
him
block.
I think he might be able to sneak behind that yellow on the right hand side.
Funny thing is, I've seen players see about 2 shots, just go and take a block onto a cushion.
What would Regan do here?
What if he was on the black?
Blast it as hard as he could, and it could go in.
I reckon
you couldn't commentate on it, could you?
He would probably
go 4 cushions. He'd come off the bottom cushion, then up past the yellow on the right hand side, then onto the top cushion, left cushion.
It depends. I mean, Regan on a Wednesday before 7 o'clock would probably go round top side, into the jaws of the middle, down into the jaws of the other one, across and pot it. But Regan at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night would probably go up and down, miss it by a mile, and give the boy 2 shots.
Yeah. Oh, tremendous.
Scott Hector, top cushion between the yellows, then off the side.
You think so?
No.
You think so, Scott?
Regan Campbell, off the top, into bottom, pocket.
I would be I'd be playing off of the top, as we look at the top right hand side cushion with a lot of side, and then come off the side cushion and head towards the black. I think that's the only shot.
I think I would go up the top between the two, and then the side cushion as you're coming.
I don't think you can go. I don't think you can go between that two yellows.
I don't think he's going for the pot. I think he's going to play.
No, he won't be going for the pot.
No, I think he's trying to play behind that black.
But I would definitely be playing. I would definitely be coming off the top cushion with a lot of side, and come off the side just to try and hit it.
I mean, the swerve's there, but you're probably not going to pot
a big
it.
swerve, like
Not really. You're swerving it off to the bottom cushion and then just coming in behind the black.
It's a full ball, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you've got.
Sorry. Aye, not hitting the black directly.
Not going for a pot.
Yeah. No, you could definitely swerve it to hit the bottom cushion.
Because you're just, there's quite a big gap between the bottom cushion and the black.
No, 100%. This is probably. If he plays this dead weight, this isn't. I don't think that's the way I would play it.
This is off the bottom cushion again, you see.
I tell you what.
Oh, this is a cracker.
Well, I came what I'm doing here off of Jaws.
Which ones?
The top corner. I'm trying to hit that one in the middle.
These
of the
tables
cushion.
aren't great for the Jaws, though.
I proved that to you the other night that it is possible, though.
It's possible. When you miss a shot that badly, at least you prove something. No.
That was after my 3-ball combination. What more do you want?
Four ball.
There's a 4-ball combination. There's only so much I can do to entertain the fans.
I know.
Oh, he's not snookered. You can see that. So he just needs to get the weight right here, and he's okay.
Too much.
Massive.
Too much.
I tell you what, that looks like a little bit of pressure kicking in there, because when he had that 2 shots, he made an absolute mess of it.
He made errors with both shots.
Yeah.
I think he would have got away with playing that yellow full ball.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't. He was putting the yellow. He hit it that hard.
Simon set his time on here. Simon won't miss this space. No. He's doing. He's relying on the table.
Aye.
What's he played there? There's no way he's missed.
Maybe he didn't have the potting angle.
I think if he had the potting angle, he would have played it with more pace.
He'd have been punching.
Aye, digging that.
But he must not have had the angle.
Well, chance number 2.
If Richard had only went to the side angle camera there, we might have.
Yeah.
Just in time for the pot.
Right, what we're thinking here. That's not even an easy snooker now, is it? But no, you would stun that off the cushion and.
I think he could actually. Could you clip it off the top one and just.
I would double. I'd play the double and the screw back at the same time.
Yeah. You
want to have the white tight on the cushion because you don't want to be able to leave him the up and down.
That's what he's taking into this.
If this ball doesn't jump. Played it well.
Yeah, that's okay. And if he'd potted it then I would have played the snooker on the side cushion.
Yeah, definitely. I thought with that shot I probably would have played the more power on the double but little stun run through, because if you potted it I'd be bringing this yellow down the rail into that black hole.
Yeah, possible. But
that's a high tariff shot.
Yeah, no, I think I would have played it the way he played it, to be honest. And then if I'd got it, he's got.
Oh, he's now left it easy.
Closer and closer,
he's now left it easy.
But it's the same thing. You only need one good shot, and you've got a chance.
The thing is, it's funny. Let's just go full. Commit to the pot.
I think he's got to take the higher one of these two on the right hand side.
Commit to the pot.
Aye.
See, he was playing it too hard. He didn't really.
These middle pockets aren't forgiven as it is. And
no, you've got to be in them. Yeah, there's no, like you say, it's not going to drop in. And that's 6-5. I agree, Scott. Are you not entertained? This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
It's entertaining, but I'd rather be playing myself.
I'm always the same. I'm really looking forward to Friday against Tony.
But I'm
playing well now. I think I'm playing well just now. I quite fancy that one. So
Tony's not apparently. looking at some of the recent results. Although he did have a very good win in the
yeah, he played well. He
Wednesday.
played well last night in the
Tuesday.
final of the summer stuff. So
I know how massive feels at the moment because I was 6-5 in the quarterfinals down to Simon, and I actually broke dished him, only for him to go and break dish me back at 6-6 to win it. And I hope for his sake history doesn't repeat itself. Again, it's not. He could have been so much better position there. Cushion first, maybe. Yeah.
basically strip the old one out, and all you've got to come and do is screw to the wall and fucking put the worktop on. You can't really fuck about with if you don't know what you're doing.
He's missed a few into the middle, so he just needs to be careful. He's hit them high each time, but that's a good pot.
We can have the whole fucking thing.
I know I can get impact gun and all that from Bremner knows us.
But we can hit all ready for you. Obviously, it doesn't have to be super or that. But anything's better than what we've fucking got, isn't it? It's quite a lot. Kind of been a lot of work for me as well, so I've got to hit fucking soft.
Ah, it's a very good shot. And that one shot, Simon's kind of maybe now favourite because there's only really one ball Massive can pot off to try and clear that pocket, and that's the one over the middle. He's looking at maybe putting that yellow down and clearing the pocket with it, but not much room there. I think he's going to try and find this little bit of space between the. I don't know if our other camera shows us where that ball actually is. So I don't think it goes clean, but he hits this and tries to take the red out and the black out.
Our money match the loser donates.
It's a big shot here at 6-5 down. He didn't give away 2 shots there, so I mean, yeah. It's obviously disappointed he didn't make the shot, but it's not all there for Simon at the moment, so you'd expect Michael will return to the table at some point. Simon will be looking to see what angle he's got to pot a red and go into that yellow over the pocket, because that just clears it. He's very good at working these sort of things out, very methodical. In the first. I thought he'd take his time and look for a better angle than that, but what a shot that was. Doesn't it give me the plant at the top if he's looking at that, because there is a bit of gap between the balls, but it is makeable and the white would be travelling in the right direction for him. He's a bit hard.
How are we doing, Richard?
It's a really interesting frame. I mean, Massive had the early advantage, but Simon got a ball down over the pocket to block the black, and then
Simon red?
Yeah, but Massive had this top pocket here covered, and Simon played a shot and went to white down off 5 cushions to
Massive's in trouble now.
Do it to clear the pocket, and then he played a plant. It just wasn't
really on.
It
was on, but
it was on, but he played it a little bit too hard, so the white came off the cushion and ended up where you see where. I'm just trying to explain to my co-commentators who just nipped out of the room. This is quite a difficult hit, this, just because of the ball's so much in the middle of the table.
That doesn't look like it's hitting to me.
Looks like he's going in that bottom corner.
Yeah, well called, guys. I say with the ball in the middle of the table, it's like the worst to come off one cushion because you can miss it,
And the thing is, he was maybe trying to catch it half ball as well to
was he thinking
put
about
it towards the pocket.
A bit greedy there maybe, but the way Simon's balls are,
Simon being the second best player behind Matty Kennedy and Forrest, I would expect him to finish this. Matty certainly would.
Sure, there's a few of the Forest contingent are turning in their seats at the moment.
No, surely not. Nobody can debate Matty being the best.
I meant Simon being second best. I'm sure Rigsby and that will have something to say about that.
Yeah, that's it. All over.
You'd expect so, but we've called it wrong in the past. To be honest, the match kind of deserves a decider. I got away with that. He put his hand out there to apologise. I think he thought he overhit it as well. So that's our first finalist in the Lake competition confirmed, Simon Bremner.
Well done, Simon.
So he has to wait for the...
That was a really good game, actually, wasn't it? It could have went either way there at the end. I think Simon was a bit more clinical, massive kind of let a couple of things up there, but it was a good game. Really enjoyed that. Yeah,
and I say Simon in the final, and then we've got an all Bucky semi-final of Richard Green and Ed Cowie. So we'll have to see when they're getting that played.
Hopefully that'll be at the club.
Hopefully, yeah.
I mean, they're both streamed just for just so everyone can watch it. That's the...
Yeah, they both played multiple times at the club. Ed obviously had his quarter-final was streamed live with Mark Leslie last week. And I know it wasn't on the stream, but Richard Green was in to play Hoppy. I think Richard's been in a few times actually.
Richard enjoys playing in here. I think he chooses here for his.
But you know he's going to have to come up here now. He's going to have to choose between the two rackers. Which one's going to be his favourite?
Oh,
he still uses his own.
No.
Anyway, right.
Well,
when's the next game? Friday.
Our next match. Tony? Yeah, we'll have to get that advertised because that's going to be an absolute cracker. I don't know who will have comms duty. Maybe Regan Campbell
might be up, and Mark Kidd maybe.
I might have to bring the bleep button.
You'll be watching. Oh, here's the winner. Here's the victor.
Yeah,
how did that go, Simon?
It's really great. I'm really honest with you.
It was a decent game though. It was pretty even.
Yeah. Did you think you overrun that last white turn to the block there?
I was trying to play it left hand side, check it back with a cushion. I thought I should have just stand in the two cushions. Came back with that.
Aye.
Never mind.
Master's a good player, so it's
a tough game. Well, started to kind of gave him a couple of chances to start and took him.
Yeah.
But then
into the final now, though.
Aye,
Ed Cowie.
Or Richard Green for Bucky. They're both the Bucky. Right, cheers.
Yes, best of luck, Richard. No, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you again on Friday anyway.